All right, let's have a look at the first Saturday night game. Melbourne Demons versus the Sydney Swans at the MCG. Desmond Van Bus, what are we looking at here, fella?
I'm going to call it straight. I think Melbourne are going to roll over the top here. They're going to do what Geelong should have done last week. Oh, I still can't believe that Sydney won. That's awesome. That was a great win. I like Geelong. The long-time listeners to the podcast know that I'm a bit of a mark for Geelong. I don't hate them. They're a good side. I think they're a good side, but the Swannies aren't going to have they're not going to have the firepower. They're not going to have the impact players. Like Petrarca's going to run through that whole team. Like,
you're not doing that 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, no way. And not to Melbourne. Like, I know Melbourne, they were playing around with North Melbourne. It's literally like when you get the first 18 play against like the year 8, 9 team. Like, they're just playing kick for kick. They end up winning by 5 goals in the end, but really, they're just having Gatorade and jelly beans on the side.
To be honest, I actually think
that
game against North was probably like really the bit of a wake-up call that they needed. And I saw what I wanted to see. When a team gave them a bit of shit, they came back and just pulverised them. That's what you want to see from a proper contender, because like that really, anytime anyone plays North, that's a danger game. Because there's a lot of pressure on you to beat the worst team in the league.
And in Tasmania.
Exactly.
When's the last time Melbourne played there?
Yeah, that was big, the Tassie win. I like that.
Yeah, it was. So, look, I do agree with you. D's 1-39 for me. Something I thought was just ridiculous. Max Gawn had a bit of a down game.
He did.
Right, he didn't play that well.
He did not.
Sort of struggled. Goldie didn't dominate him.
But Goldie's Goldie.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a nothing matchup between the two of them. And he was on radio this morning. The 4:30 a.m. wake up and travel to the airport. I was just a bit knackered and felt like I needed a bit of a nap before the game. Just grow up, you
You're
gronk.
so limp.
Far out. Come on, it's one time. People do that every single day and go and work a physical job.
Should have gone to bed sooner that day.
Just grow up.
That hurts
honestly.
me because he's a good player. He's played so well this year and he's ruined it for me now.
I love Maxi.
Idiot.
I love Maxi, but come on.
No, it's just big vegetarian vibes, that one.
But yeah, look, D's 1-39.
You knew he's a vegetarian?
Is he?
He's a vegetarian.
Respect that.
No, I don't. Look, as you said, Melbourne. I don't want to go over old ground, but Melbourne were pushed all day and still ran out 5-goal winners. That's Richmond-like. That's Richmond-like. That's so good. If you're a Melbourne fan...
That's Darren Burgess, baby.
That's, yes.
High performance master.
And probably just a little bit of Choco Williams in there as well, I'd have thought.
Yeah.
Look, the Swans were gifted...
And precisely no Simon Goodwin.
Yeah, I would have thought no. But as we said, the Swans were gifted that win. There's no way that the footy gods won't be squaring the ledger against them this week. Now, it was interesting, once again with the Swans last week. Who was good for them? Parker and Kennedy and Lloyd. The same old chat, do you know what I mean? You had your second tier, a few names popped up that might have had quieter games recently. A few other names we were expecting to do well sort of had down games. Those three remained the same. They are not fast men. They are not speedy. They're talented. Boy, oh boy, are they talented, but they're not speedy men. Melbourne, damn quick. Now, I'll be interested to see what Viney and Tomlinson being out of that side does in terms of depth and how they sort of adjust around that. Tomlinson being a bit more of a bigger driver off halfback than I think people gave him credit for. Now, that's that loss. And again, Viney's a hard nut as well. He's just a nice little wingman for track. Do you know what I mean? Be interested to see what that... I know it's only two blokes and they're not like, it's not like losing Petrarca and Gawn, but I'm still interested to see what losing those two means when they're up against a better opponent than North Melbourne is.
Yeah.
But I can't not tip Melbourne. Melbourne 1-39 here.
And at home too.
Yeah.
And at home. Bets-wise, I've just gone Melbourne head-to-head. To win, that is. Chad Warner, anytime goal. He's kicked at least one goal in every game for the past 6 or so weeks now. And that's paying $2 by itself.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting. James Jordan, 15 touches. He had about 20 on the weekend.
Well, he's back in the middle now. Now that
Viney
on the outer.
You better believe it. Christian Salem, 25 touches. Petrarca, 25. Jake Lloyd, 25. That's paying about $9.50, fellas.
I just had to leave a 15 plus to add to that.
That's because May as well, probably.
Yeah. They like chipping the ball around down back, and Lever's just turned into an unreal elite intercept marker. He gets his hands to.
Well, he was always good. Like, we're Adelaide boys, so we know. But
he was
always good.
He's back now to 2017 form,
which is nice because.
Now, the only thing that might sway you boys, like I've heard Rampy and Buddy may be back. Does that give you any pause?
No.
More so Rampy for me than
I agree,
Buddy, because that slows down one of the key forwards. And obviously Bailey Fritsch just got off as well. So
He did, yeah.
He had a career day, kicked 5 on the
No,
weekend.
because all that means is that May will just spend all day sitting on Franklin, and again you'll just get Lever that'll just float over and take intercept marks. In fact, if Buddy's playing, you get on Lever for 15 touches because every single inside 50 entry will be looking for Buddy, and Lever will just think, all right, fine, I'm a seagull, let me pick at some scraps.
I just think
Done.
of the last Melbourne game at the MCG and what happened. They rolled Richmond bad, and that, until they get a taste of their own medicine, I'm going to be backing in the D's until the cows come home.
Be murder.
Love it.
139 though.